ABC News contributor, retired U.S. Army General Robert Abrams, thank you so much for being with us this morning. Let's start with Israel's strategy. What can you tell us about the strategy here?
Well, I think they've made it pretty clear that their ultimate end state objective is to eliminate Hamas as a threat to Israel and the Israeli people. And we're seeing play out in front of us what ways they are doing this. And first way they're doing it is constant bombardment with airstrikes, artillery strikes for the last 22 days into Gaza. And then in the last 24 hours, we've seen what we would describe as limited objective attacks or raids to seize key terrain and set the conditions for potential future operations. And then, of course, as some of the other people have already commented, right, they've cut off in the last 24 hours, they've cut off Gaza from the rest of the world with internet and radio, TV, etc. So this is all part of a plan, an overall strategy to isolate Gaza and really isolate Hamas so they can put constant pressure. I think also, and I hope, and I think everyone hopes, that the strategy also includes what will happen once that military threat has been eliminated, what comes next after Hamas has been eliminated.
And I want to ask you about that, because when it comes to combatants versus civilians, cutting off communications from internet and cell phone, that impacts so many people. There have been humanitarian and journalism organizations impacted. The UN has expressed concerns about potential war crimes. I mean, where do you see a line, whether there should be one drawn? What is the impact of cutting off Gaza from the rest of the world?
Well, there's certainly a number, as you pointed out, unintended consequences of really a military effort to isolate Hamas, because Hamas is completely 100% intertwined with civilian society. You cannot separate them. They're conjoined, if you will. So any military action against a legitimate military target, like cutting off Hamas from the rest of the world, is going to have an unintended consequence on the people, of the innocent people and the non-combatants. And this is the biggest challenge, I think, that Israel faces: distinguishing and dealing and separating non-combatants from combatants.
And to that point, when we're talking about the hostages, Israel has made pretty clear, saying that the state's security is more important at this point than those 225 lives. How do you think U.S. officials can reckon with that when they are still urging for the hostages to be let go?
This is a very difficult situation to be in. This is not a new policy by the state of Israel. You can go back 30, 40 years. This is how they have dealt with terrorist organizations and hostages previously. They will not negotiate. And so this puts I think the U.S. administration in a very difficult position. And I suspect that there is nonstop communications, back channel communications between the two administrations to reconcile the different approaches.
So much concern for the innocent civilians and their lives on all sides. Thank you so much for being with us this morning, General Abrams.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.